The budget forecast came out yesterday, and it was good news. It was great to see that the November forecast held, and we added to that forecast another $323 million. The good news is that now we have enough to complete all of the reserves that are mandated by law and have an additional $318 million that we can start paying back to school shift. It's great news. You know, we started with a $5.2 billion deficit handed to us by the previous majority, and now we have turned that into a $1.1 billion surplus. And so great news. We did that through growth. We did it through efficiencies in government, reforms that we put into place. We did it through spending within our means. And that's what we said when we campaigned, and that's what we did. We stayed within our means, and it's proven that that we can do that without raising taxes. And I think that the folks of Minnesota should be pleased with what they see, and we've got a little more work to do yet. We still have some structural deficit problems going into 2013, 2014, and we'll address that in this next session, and we'll get that wiped out very quickly. Yeah, the DFL legislature left us with a $1.7 billion school shift that we had to deal with. We did, in fact, have a balanced budget at $34 billion that we put on Governor Dayton's desk, and had Governor Dayton signed that at $34 billion, we would not have had any additional school shift. But Governor Dayton forced us to do a school shift of $700 million, and we're already repaying half of that. And so the good news is our policies work, the governor's doesn't. And the reason for the structural problem ahead of us is Governor Dayton's insistence on spending more money than we had in the checkbook, which forced us to do the borrowing and the tobacco bonds. Had Governor Dayton accepted our $34 billion budget that we presented to him at the end of session, we wouldn't have any problem. We wouldn't have the borrowing. In fact, we would have paid back well over half of the DFL school shift that they left us with.